Hello and happy Monday. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and in good spirits. I'm here to put a little bit of mojo into your Monday. I am Coach Latasha. I teach survivors of domestic abuse and sex trauma how to get out of survival mode and step into your self revival mode. Are you all feeling these energies from everything that's going on, from the eclipse to the 8-8 portal? Just everything is feeling inspiring, brand new. I know I should be ready to be about to hit the floor, but I am actually energized. I'm talking about I can't sleep. Tell me what you all are experiencing. Are you all experiencing bursts of creativity, burst of hope, burst of excitement? You might not understand or know where it's coming from, okay? I'm going to help you understand a little bit better. Today is Monday, August 10th, 2026. That reduces to the number 28. And once we reduce that even further to the number 10 or the number 1, depending on how you like to do it. So with all these tens, 1, 2, 3, definitely with the number 3, again, we're talking about collaboration. And right before coming on, I heard a collaboration between you, God, and destiny. This is a season in which things that haven't been seen, haven't been tangible, you've been hoping, you've been praying for, you've been tired of sort of having to be optimistic. This is the season to where you're going to have tangible results. You are going to start to see things change and shift and turn around. It's right there. It's right there. This requires you to pay attention to the energies, to what you're feeling. If you're feeling those sparks of creativity, or if you have a lot of energy, if you're having a lot of energy, maybe that's your opportunity to maybe craft, do something creative, do something to spark your creative juices. If you already have something in the works in mind that you're working on that requires your creativity, now is a good time to follow your gut. When you get that idea, do so. Do so then. Don't delay. Write it down. Act on these things because I'm telling you, the sweetness, the sweetness that I've been seeing, the downloads that I've been seeing has been bringing me to tears. This has been not a race, but a marathon. It has been many laps, many struggles, many times of learning different lessons, maybe perhaps losing everything and starting back over in some way or form, whether it's emotionally, physically in your environment, just feeling like you have to start over fresh, anew with a new mindset, over and over and over again, and fighting each battle after battle along with life. And it's very tiring. So this is a group that's been at it for a long time, but it's like the shift to where you've taken the steps to actually build a life for yourself. See, you actually couldn't see way back when you started, when that initial pain, when that initial struggle, when maybe that first heartbreak, that first disappointment did something, shifted something in you, changed your life, changed something about the people that you attracted in your life, and got you off trail to some of the best things that you were supposed to be doing in your life. This is a group that has been re rerouted, rerouted. You've taken detours, had accidents, you've had to wait. You've taken the long route. You've taken the long scenic. It's been a painful learning route, but it's like now you're at that point in your journey to where you can step back and you can look. It's like standing at the top of a mountain, or like if you hike or something like that and you're standing at the top of your destination and you're just looking back at all the beauty, everything that you've just conquered. That's what it feels like. Also, your healing is making you so attractive on so many levels. I heard elevated lessons, not necessarily harder lessons, but elevated lessons. Some of these lessons will try your patience, but every time you get to a different season, different level in life, it looks different. So keep in mind, with you being attractive, your attractiveness is going to be perceived by people many different ways. Some people may be offended. You might actually experience that now. People are going to be drawn to you no matter what, whether they seek positive or negativity. This is a point in your life to where your discernment is intact. I feel like the tests are over. It's just like, okay, you're just at a point to where you're moving, feeling comfortable with all the changes, all the enforcing your boundaries. So you are going to be attracting all the things that are going to be putting all the pieces together. I'm telling you, this collective is going to be crying tears of joy. I had to get myself together before coming on because I got swept up in, you know how I am, always hearing songs and different downloads before I come on. So before coming on, I heard, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. And then I kept hearing, it's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what something is beyond that sky. And as I heard this song being sung like a melody, I saw a huge angel suspended in the air, comforting. It's like I couldn't even see a body. I couldn't even see the person inside it. It was just a huge, large angel encompassing a big wing, suspended in midair, comforting, like letting you know, like, baby, I know. It's been a long time. And this baby is crying tears of joy, crying tears of relief. And this angel is just letting you know, baby, we've seen it all. Baby, the work is done. Each level that you've mastered and conquered, you've been there. You've built this for yourself. Now that you've built this for yourself, you are ready to receive everything that we've been keeping in store for you. You are ready to receive it. Claim it and receive it. Tap in. Let me know if you are feeling this message today. I'm telling you, this is emotional. So I really just had to gather myself, wipe my little face before coming back on, and reflect. Reflect on my life. Reflect on the things that I've been through. Reflect on the things that I've overcome. And we can be so hard on ourselves. But when you really take a moment to sit back and think about what you endured, what you overcome. Some of us are supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be dead. When you have a life in which the enemy keeps attacking you different ways, mentally, physically, trying to take your life, you have a calling on you. It is time to step into your calling, step into your purpose, step into things that you have been distracted from this whole time. Now that you have the time, now that you have the emotional intelligence, the capacity, the mental space to collect all the things that you once wanted and tried to build with unhealed minds and toxic environments. You are now ready to receive those things. So I'm going to go into a couple of decks. I have my Moonology deck and I have another deck if I need it for clarification. And I'm going to see what Spirit wants to say to you directly. What messages of confirmation, healing, hope, acceptance. Okay, reflect on everything. Let's see what the Most High has to say. And at the end, I also feel the need to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go into my numerology book, honey. I've had this book since I've been a teenager. All right, Moonology. And with that, it's been too hard living. When I keep hearing that, I'm feeling like a person who has been through such dark times to where you have harmed yourself. I'm seeing someone self-mutilating, cutting their body. I'm seeing people who have been in mental wars. I'm seeing people who have battled rounds of depression. I'm seeing people who have had diagnoses that they have now left in the past and said, you know what, I'm not letting that diagnosis dictate who I am, and actually being a better, healthier person where you've removed yourself from all these stigmas. I'm just like, this is a person who has endured massive amounts of pain, honey. You're supposed to be insane by now. You're supposed to be insane in your attractiveness. It's going to have people like, wow, how can someone go through so much and be so beautiful? How can someone be so giving all the time? How can someone give of themselves and not expect anything back? How can someone just want to do the right thing even when no one's watching? What do we have here? Ooh, all right. Take time to breathe out. Communication is key. And a time to give rather than to take. All right, I'm gonna need some clarification cards, but before I get those clarifiers, there's definitely some messages that's popping through, and what I'm feeling is with the time to breathe out. Uh, some of us really need to sit and gather, collect our thoughts, and really think about and reflect what it is that we want next. What's the next step? Because now is the time to plan, to work towards it. Things are going to be coming together quickly, more smoothly, more smoothly than you could have imagined. And prior seeds that you have planted are going to be revisited that you maybe have forgotten about. With communication is key and a time to give rather than to take. I feel like this is going to be collaborative relationships. Once again, this has been popping out quite a few times. Collaboration. So this is whoever you're talking to, whoever you're doing business with, maybe even whoever you may be dating, because your fine ass is going to be attracting suitors. Whatever you're doing, communicate clearly what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for, um, and see what it is that you and this person can do to get to a common ground to where you both benefit. I'm definitely seeing beneficial relationships with both of these new moons. Okay, new relationships, new opportunities, but you have to be clear. Be clear on what it is that you want and know that you can have it. I know that with the time to give rather than to take, with that, it's like I hear someone saying, I'm always having to give. Why do I always have to be the one to give? I'm always giving. And I know you're tired. This is asking you to give something different. Okay. That's going to be worthwhile. This is asking you to once again get out of your get out of your comfort zone for the sake of moving up to the next level is what I hear this is specifically for. This isn't giving to the wrong people. This isn't giving to any and everything. This is maybe you have this new opportunity with this person, this business, this kinship, friendship, whatever this is, whatever this communication is that you're going to be working with other people. It's like everything that you embody is what you need for that specific task. It's everything about you. So it's requiring to give your all. It's requiring for you to sometimes as survivors, instead of initially putting that block up, to be able to take a step back and say, well, let me ask some more questions. Let me consider this. Let me think about this another way. Because, sometimes we can just be like, This is asking you to step outside of your comfort zone, to give of service wherever you are being called to do. Find the strength to pour into that. And that's going to water you in different ways. You don't even know how this relationship may benefit you in the future. I really feel like you're going to be meeting some people that are going to be having key roles into some movement that you're going to be having, and it's going to take you in different directions. It's going to shake you up. It's going to make you feel different. A range of different emotions is going to be different. Okay. Surrender to the divine. I feel like that's confirmation. You got to put it in God's hands. He has led you all this time and has not led you astray. Surrender. All right, let's see. All right, so I didn't even get the shuffle, okay? A card flew out of my African American tarot deck, and it is Knight of Chalices. This is taking a leap of faith and it being fruitful. That's what I see. Now is the time. I've been saying this, and I want to say that sometimes I know that these messages can really seem like I'm saying the same thing over and over. But that's because when it comes to time, we can be in certain energies for long periods of time, okay? It takes time to move through things, to move through certain issues. And I never like to give specific times as to when things are going to happen. But when you've learned to be in tune with yourself, with the divine, know your flow in life, you know when it's time to move. I do. So just know that sometimes what might feel like here on earth, it might feel like 1, 5, 10 years to us here on earth. In the spirit realm, that might be one day. So you have really mastered years of growth and elevation that people, it's not common for people to be comfortable with reaching in their lifetime. A lot of people avoid the type of work that you have done. So it's worthy. You need to celebrate. You're worthy of celebrating. Three of Pentacles. Once again, with the Knight of Cups and Three of Pentacles, I'm feeling like aiming for that vision and it being successful. You trying something, you starting something new, maybe you revisiting something that you that wasn't working, but now you have a new way of visiting it and it works. The new way works, okay? For somebody, the new way works. And I feel like this is a blending of the heart and money. Heart, finances, like I said earlier, this is a collaboration between you, God, and destiny. You, God, and destiny. Someone is going to be crying tears of joy. I've been seeing that. The world crying tears of joy, tears of, I can't believe I'm here. And when I say things like this, it's so easy for the mind to go to big, extravagant visions of it, which is good, which is what I want. Okay. There's no such thing as thinking too big. There is no ceiling. Please think big. But what I'm saying is it can also manifest in little ways. Okay. It can manifest with you just having a different view of yourself, being more comfortable with your body, uh, being comfortable enough to explore with new clothing, new looks. This is you loving and viewing yourself in a different way, and it not being so hard to love yourself, it coming more natural to love yourself. This is the type of fulfillment that I'm talking about also. But what I'm saying is when you are in that mental space, everything else comes to you even more easier. Why? Because you're so attractive with your fine, beautiful, glowing, radiating self. So let me go ahead and go to my numerology book. I want to see, because I just feel the need to do something different today. The energy is fiery, it's vibrant, it's exciting. I feel happy, I feel joyous. I feel so excited about my future and the future for everyone. And with that song that Spirit has been laying with my heart, it's been a long time. I'm feeling that individually as different journeys that we've been through in our lives that made it hard, made it difficult to where we feel like we didn't want to be here anymore. This is something that is also like inheritance, like generational inheritance, reparations, generational reparations, is what I'm hearing. So it's like these shifts are going to be occurring in massive levels, not just individually, but systematically within these white supremacy systems, systematically within these education systems that dumb our kids down instead of preparing them for the future and stand up for themselves, preparing them to be a slave. These are the type of transfers I'm talking about. So this is a massive level. As we're fighting individually, we're fighting outside issues collectively, and they try to make it so hard for us to where we're tired and we don't have the strength to fight. But these things are happening. I just want to make that known to us who see what's going on in the world, and it makes us mad, upset, makes us even feel heavy. Let's see if there's any spiritual confirmation. See, this is where I'm going. See that? All right. During this vibration, contradictions, competition, surprise, unusual events. This period offers many opportunities that may result in a series of unusual or unexpected events. Look at spirit. Now, I don't, okay, be quiet. If you proceed with caution, your finances could improve and prosperity result. There is a competitive aspect here which suggests opposition. This could result in losses through partnerships, the law, or placing too much trust in others. Herein lies the contradictory nature of this number vibration. Land and property dealings can bring unexpectedly good profits or surprising losses, depending on your original motives and behavior. If you have been honest, ethical, and above board, you can expect the former. Be prepared for events to come up suddenly that will test your ability to judge fairly without becoming too emotional or too stern. Whew. Good judgment is essential in all transactions and agreements. If you obtain the facts and use them wisely, you can have very profitable relationships with your peers. Some people, believing that they have all the answers, resort to sudden, rash behaviors. The promising beginning now offered is then lost by this lack of judgment. Take time to breathe out with the Moonology deck, assessing, taking your time, using your discernment. Listen to what your body is telling you. Our body communicates facts and things and information before our brain processes. The outcome of this period seems to reset solely in your hands. It's up to you, baby. And we win, and we winners. You have the reins. You can direct your energy down to the primrose path or to the downtown dump. Now, with spirit not speaking and confirming, I'm going to close it there, family. I hope that you have a blessed week. Okay. Whatever negativity that you have been feeling, whatever doubt, anything negative lingering in your life, I want you to shake it off. Shake it off. It's never too late to start new and to start over and over again. And until the next time, family, be blessed. I love you.